Hey guys, this is Adam Lane with Pocketnow.com, and you're watching the hardware tour of the T-Mobile HTC Radar 4G. So right away when you take it out of the box, it's got this sticker on the screen that actually shows you where things are. So it shows you the power button, the volume, and it tells you what they do. So that's a pretty nice little feature there. So here's the screen there, and it's got this nice white body and the silver metal unibody construction there. Now let's take a look at the device. There's our sensors, some proximity and ambient light sensors there. There's your speaker grill, front-facing camera, of course your T-Mobile HTC logos. The top is your power button. It's pretty easy to press, so that's good. There's your headphone jack, volume control, and camera button. Much easier to feel than the HD7. It has kind of a little different texture on it, so you can feel the difference there. There's our capacitive buttons for Windows Phone. And there's your micro USB port. I almost said slot. And on the back is your speaker, and a 5 megapixel camera, and a flash. Now you're probably thinking 5 megapixels HTC, that might not be very good. For example, the HD7 also had a 5 megapixel camera, but it took kind of pink pictures and whatnot. I'll tell you right now, this is a lot better. It's got a wider aperture with f2.2, I believe, and the flash, it works pretty nicely. We're getting some pretty good color. Now let's look at the screen. So there's how the screens compare. Color over here is a little bit warmer, whereas this is a cooler color, but we get much better contrast on the Radar. So there's that. Now the battery is not removable here, but you still have to put the SIM card in somehow. So this little rubber chin at the bottom slides off, kind of like so. There we go. And that's where you can put your SIM card. There's also some contacts there that make the device shut off. You can see it saying goodbye. So when I remove that, there's your contacts. It's going to shut itself off, so you can remove the SIM. And that's about it that's in there. The plastic's kind of translucent, which is pretty cool. And when we slide it back on, it should click into place. There we go. Now this might be my device, but there's kind of a imperfection there in the cut. I've seen the European version, which was a little nicer, but might be just mine. But that fits pretty nicely. And it's rebooting because I removed that thing. There's your hardware. It's 1 gigahertz, 8 megs of storage, so not a huge amount. But this is a budget device. It's only $99 on T-Mobile, so you gotta think of it that way. But it feels really nice in the hand. It's a good size. 3.7-inch screen is small enough so that my fingers can reach each part with one hand, but big enough to see everything pretty nicely. Anyway, that's it for our hardware tour. Stay tuned for more. We'll cover the camera and software in another video. That's it for now.